As the prophet of esports, I rely on trustworthy and meaningful data every day. Data from our research partner YouGov offers the most complete view of esports fans and gamers in the world, providing context to who they are, what they think, the brands they buy, and things they do. YouGov's connected insights and research services inform strategy at every level. If you're a team, a brand, agency, or rights holder, you should be talking with YouGov. Their partners measure and maximize ROI and are telling compelling stories with data. Visit yougov.com/gaming-esports to learn more. Let's talk about Tesla. It's a bit of a little more fun, lighthearted story, which we didn't get to on the podcast, even though I kind of wanted to. And the headline here is Tesla's new in-car gaming system is basically a mini PS5. And the subheadline is my question to you guys. So the article asked the question for me. Did Tesla just enter the console war? Is there a world, guys? Let me just expand. Sorry, before you jump in. Is there a world where people literally don't go buy the next PlayStation because they figure their car is a good enough console? I'm getting looks from both of you. Jimmy, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, Tesla's only a player as much as KFC's a player in this space, right? With that.
No,
KFC
come on.
console
That's not fair. That's not fair.
This is Tesla
the
showcasing
KFC one
how
cooked
awesome.
chicken at the same time, right? So,
well, what would you rather? Would you rather have chicken or go somewhere? I don't know. Go buy chicken, I guess. I think this is showcasing how awesome Tesla is, right? But who's sitting in their car playing video games? Maybe you're touching the steering wheel on the cruise control on the auto drive while running an event in Fall Guys. I don't know. I just don't get it, I guess.
But hold on, let's think about it. You have a screen, you have a chair, right? You have the console, right? You have a full sim rig, arguably, if you like racing. And it's all in one nice enclosed unit that you already own. Like, why would you go out and buy those things a second time?
So you just go in your garage and sit in your car to play a game? Is that what they're... Just culturally, I don't see it happening. That's a hard ask. I don't know.
Pull up Greg's comment. That's what I was going to say.
It's for charging. The car must be in park. Yeah, but it's still... Greg, it still backs up my idea here that, like, if I had a Tesla parked in my garage, right, and my kids were bugging me to go buy a PlayStation, I might be like, no, we already have one. Like, go play in the car.
No.
Is this not a
That's just
no, you can't just enclose your children in a car and tell them to push buttons for a little bit.
It's electric. There's no fumes. There's no.
Oh no, I don't mean because of that. I mean because your car's gonna get destroyed.
But no, you don't even need. Then you don't need the desk at home. You don't need the TV. You don't need the gaming chair. You don't need. Right? The steering wheel and the sim rig. You already have all these things that you've paid for.
How are you going to play? Are you advocating now for a controller and a console-based experience?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right? Like if you're playing on a console, it's going to be a controller anyways. You leave the controller in the glove box.
So you would let your children play on a console, is what I'm hearing.
No, not me personally. Lindsay, what's wrong here?
It's just like sometimes your tinfoil hat things just really leave me at a loss for words. No, okay. I do not think this is going to replace a console. I do think it's brilliant for sitting there while you're charging and waiting.
I told you the sub-headline, did Tesla just enter the console war? So
yeah, do you see the question mark afterwards? Do you see the question mark afterwards and the clear undertones of sarcasm?
Before we leave topics, I do see them putting maybe screens in the headrest like we used to see right in the early 2000s with all those expeditions for families, and then you have the kids able to play in the car without much more hardware. That's actually that could be cool. It really depends on where they take this and how innovative and intuitive they make it. The fact that the hardware can already support high-end gaming, obviously it's very cool, and that's the point of the headline. But will they actually expand upon that? That's the real question, and whether or not they're in this space.
I love how all of you, and including in chat, I'm pointing at everyone in chat. All of you are perfectly okay with Valorant on the 6-inch screen of your iPhone. But my idea of sitting in the comfortable Tesla chair with the 17-inch screen playing on something that's 10 times more powerful than your phone, that's crazy. And I'm the crazy one.
Finally, we have something to argue about.
Greg Carney says, I can't wait for self-driving. You can play games or VR while riding in the car. That's probably the future, Greg, because, I mean, just sitting in the car doing nothing is going to be awfully boring if you're not even driving. Christian says, iRacing mode on the Tesla. Yeah, Christian, like, people, myself included, spend thousands of dollars on sim racing rigs. You have a perfectly good sim racing rig parked in your garage. It just makes so much sense. Greg says 17 inches of gaming excellence. Greg, you know I love you, but it's better than the 6-inch screen on your phone.
Yes,
he says, or maybe
move your phone. I could be playing games right now on my phone. No car required.
Greg's point's a good one here. Or maybe you hide to get away from your kids by playing in the garage.
I thought you were saying. Like, oh, you're just gonna go shut yourself in your car away from the children.
Preston says, if the screen is in the headrest for backseat riders, it would be great for families with kids on road trips. Is there not? I thought one of the Teslas already does that, or maybe I'm confusing it with something else. But I thought one of them, what's the SUV one, the Y? No,
they have a Y and an X.
The X, yeah. I thought the X already did that, but I'm not sure. Terry says, GTA while driving. This is spectacular. Kidnappers can place another one in the truck. Yeah, it's very meta, right? If you're playing GTA while you're driving, it's all very. Look, I think good on Tesla for putting this level of gaming hardware in their cars. I'd love to see it from every car maker because there's always downtime in cars, no matter what. I mean, I just think it makes sense since they need all this powerful hardware anyways for other things, right? Like for sensors and all the other things cars are doing these days. So I like it. All right, guys, we have, we can talk about NVIDIA. What are you guys interested in covering? Maybe do one more story here. NVIDIA,
is NVIDIA putting out more graphics cards? Because, you know,
they are. That's not the story, though, but they are. Are you going to wait in line at Best Buy tomorrow morning, Jimmy?
I would rather pay a premium and slip my wrist than wait in one of those lines.
But they are launching tomorrow the 3080 Ti.